What is going on, everyone? My name is Kevin and welcome to Kevin on Cars. So in today's video I will be doing something different. I'll be just sitting here talking to you guys about every single mod I have done to my 2016 JCW. So I will do it in the order from the front end of the car to the engine bay, and then to the middle of the car, and then to the back. So let's get started. I have a list here so that I don't miss any of my mods. And yeah. Oh yeah, just a disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I bought all these mods with my own money. So the first mod is actually, that's in my hand, is this key fob. So it's actually just a case, a U-shaped case that just slides into the Mini's key. So actually I bought this key fob before I even got delivery of the car, because I saw it on eBay and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. It's basically a JCW brake caliper. It matches the car perfectly. And I'll show you guys a couple pictures of this keyring. So the second mod I've done is from the front is the vinyl wraps of the red accents. So I will show you guys a couple of quick videos of the wrap. And basically these wraps, I just bought a strand of red vinyl wraps from eBay, and I just cut out, measured it, cut it out, and then just stick it on there. Pretty easy, simple process. And it turned out pretty good because it matches the red on the mirror, the red of the roof, and the red of the bonnet stripe. So overall, I really like them. Alright, now going to the engine is when you open up the engine, the first thing you'll see is definitely the red painted engine cover. So I also did this by myself, DIY. Just bought a can of red paint from Amazon, and then I just spray painted it. I think I did 3 coats of red paint and just let it dry for like 2 hours, 3 hours per coat, and then just like leave it out for a day. And then overall it turned out really good. Makes the engine bay look special because the ones from the factory are just black, and it just like the whole engine bay is like just black. So right next to the engine cover you'll see the next mod, which is the CTS Turbo Cold Air Intake. And I paid around $250 for the intake, and it also makes the engine bay looks really cool, and it also produces a pretty nice sound when you let off the throttle. After the engine, we'll be walking to the side of the car, and the first mod you'll notice is probably the aftermarket wheels I put on. And these wheels are made by Neuspeed. They're called the RSE12 wheels. And these are lightweight wheels designed specifically for the F56 generation Mini Cooper JCW. And it will clear the factory Brembo brake calipers without any spacers. So that's why I went with this wheel. And it also has a really cool design. It kind of reminds me of the E92 M3 wheels from the factory. And yeah, it just makes the car looks much cooler. And also, it's really lightweight, so you save around 5 pounds per corner of the car. And since this is unsprung weight and it's rotational mass, so it actually matters a lot. So you'll notice it when you're accelerating and also taking a corner. So after the wheels, the next thing is the tires. So these tires are Pilot Sport All Season 4 tires, and these are awesome tires, a huge upgrade for performance from the factory run flats, because these tires are much lighter, and it also has much more grip because it's summer performance tires. And yeah, this is probably one of the best performance upgrade, if you ask me, for this car specifically. So really happy with these tires. Alright, so now going under the chassis, I have the chassis brace from Cravenspeed. I think it's called the Big Pair. And these are basically just direct replacement for the factory and factory brace. And they're around like 5 times thicker than the factory ones. And it basically tightens the car and makes it more stable in high speed cornering, and also decreases understeer when you're going through tight corners. So for these brace, I think if you just drive your car normally in the city, I don't think you'll feel the difference. But if you push your car like I do on a lot of mountain twisty roads, and you push it to the limits, you'll definitely feel the difference that your car is much more like, I don't know, like pulled together, and then yeah, there's like a lot less understeer. So if you like really turn, if you turn a lot, it will just like go into oversteer rather than understeer. So that's a really good benefit, at least for me. I really like oversteer than understeer. So yeah, that's a plus. And actually, one more thing is that these brakes are kind of expensive. They're like $200 for 2 pieces of metal. So yeah, if you're just like driving in the city, I feel like you shouldn't upgrade these. But like if you really push your car, you will feel the difference. Alright, now onto the side of the car is the blacked out belt lines. They're also from Cravenspeed. So I don't really have to say much. They're basically like a sticker, sticker that covers the belt line that's originally chromed. So if you like the blackout look, these are pretty good. And yeah, it's basically just for the looks. Oh yeah, and then right under the belt line are these decals I got from eBay. I think I paid around like 40 something bucks for it. It's slightly expensive, but it turns out really good. It just makes the car look something more special. Looks like a race car livery. Excuse me. And yeah, I really like this mod as well. And oh, okay. So one more thing on the doors are these puddle lights. So these lights are definitely the most bang for your buck mod for this car. You can get these, I got these from Amazon for like $15 for both sides. If you get these kind of puddle lights from factory, they cost like $100 to $300 from factory. And you can get these for 15 bucks, just like go for it. Cause it looks so cool at night when you like open the door. And then like when other people open the door, step into my car the first time, they're like, wow, this is like the coolest thing ever. Alright, last mod, and my favorite mod, is the exhaust. So for this car I have the JCW Pro Exhaust. And this is basically a Bluetooth valve controlled exhaust. So this is the Bluetooth controller, and if you double press, it will open the valve, and then double press again, it will close it. So when you open the valve, here I'll just put a couple clips here. You will hear the exhaust just like pops and crackles all day, every day, and then just like it just sounds super cool. And then this exhaust basically just makes the car that much more special. And when you're trying to leave the neighborhood at like 6 a.m., you should just you can just close the valves, leave the valve closed, and then just start up the car, and it basically sounds like just a stock mini JCW. So you won't annoy your neighbors when you're getting off to go to work or something. So that wraps it up for all the mods I've done. If you want to see more specific reviews for one or more of the mods, please comment below. And if you like this video, find this video helpful, please leave a like, I appreciate that. And finally, if you want to see more of the mini content or just car content in general, please subscribe to my channels, Camera on Car, I would appreciate that. So, as always, drive safe, have fun, see you guys next time.